Dear Angie Thomas, as a daughter of Chinese immigrants, I spent the first 4 years of my life living in China, fully submerged in the culture. When I was brought to my home in Connecticut, I was suddenly dropped into the midst of children with light hair and fair skins and eyes with pretty colors. Over the course of a couple of years, I endured subtle racism from kids who didn't know better. It was a typical pulling and lifting at the ends of their eyes and asking me if ching chong meant anything in my language. I remember clearly once while sitting at the cafeteria tables of my elementary school and enjoying my ethnic lunch, a girl near me asked if the dry pork on my rice was pencil shavings. After that, I asked my grandma to stop packing my lunches because I was embarrassed. Slowly, I began to hate how my eyes were smaller than my peers and how the lunches my grandma packed were not peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. When I got a little bit older, these feelings ebbed away, but inklings of them remained. I laughed at cat and dog jokes because that was the only way I thought I could fit in. While participating in these jokes and actions, I turned a blind eye towards people who were, and still are, suffering from racism. While reading your book, The Hate You Give, I realized that racism didn't simply end at racist remarks. It also comes with prejudices and discrimination with consequences far more severe than a slap on the wrist and a reprimanding. Khalil's death was a result of a racist prejudice 115 had against black people. It made me begin to wonder how it is that society taught people to hold such fear, even when facing two minors. When the media portrays a victim of police brutality, such as Khalil, in such a way where it implies that his death was somewhat justified because of his history, it erases the fact that a life in the future was completely wiped from the face of the earth. That was what I've seen in real life, but neglected. News titles highlighting the unflattering parts of the victim's life and going into depth about how the victim might have done some illegal things instead of focusing on the events that happened and police officers getting away with their crimes. There is no justification of a life taken away by unnecessary police force, no matter the person. I felt connected to Star, her experiences reflecting my own, grappling with two identities, one at school and the other at home, and feeling inadequate in both. Her cries for justice resonated with me. The attempts to silence and oppress her voice, the out-of-placeness, and the suppression of her true feelings. Just like how Star tried not to use slang at school, I had tried not to bring my congee and pickled radishes. Star's character development didn't go by unnoticed. Her courage to speak up and to accept her blackness stuck with me. Your words empowered me. It also made me accept myself as one being. I stopped shaping and molding myself into what I thought people would want to see and instead focused on truly expressing myself. Although I didn't experience many acts of racism in my recent years, the COVID-19 pandemic sparked a new wave of hate crimes towards Asians nationwide. Thanks to Star, I found the courage to speak out about it and other injustices on social media in hopes to spread awareness. Thank you. Thank you for helping me to piece my American and Chinese self together. Thank you for writing a story that wasn't purely fictional but was a voice for other victims of police brutality. The Hate You Give will always be a book I'll reach out for when I feel lost, when in need of a reminder of what the word racism truly means. No longer will I be the girl who enables others to make fun of her culture. No longer will I be the girl who didn't care about others suffering because it didn't affect her. No longer will I be the girl who stayed silent. Yours sincerely, Wendy Guo.